Hi everyone, my name is Anna and I want to welcome you to my YouTube channel. So come along with me as I prep some Valentine's Day decor. The banner is created using Cricut Design Space and my Cricut machine. So I found a banner template that I wanted and I made a bunch of copies so that it fits Happy Valentine's Day. After that, I chose a font that I liked and I started typing up the letters and matching them to the banner. This being one of the first projects I tried doing by myself, I made a few mistakes. The first mistake was that I started centering all the letters to the banner without realizing that the font size wasn't what I wanted it to be. So after I aligned and centered all of the letters to each template, I realized I had to go back and change the size and redo all of this. So once I figured out the font size and centering, the next thing to do would be to subtract the letter from the template, and this would save me the time from having to manually cut out the letters or to write them. So what I had to do for that is also merge the letter to the template and then subtract one from the other. So once this was all finished, it was time to click Make It, select the mat that I'm using, and what I like about the Cricut Design Space is that it shows you what it would look like before you cut it. So I hit confirm, I made sure that all of the letters were there and that it looked exactly how I wanted it to be. And I selected my material. For this I used a light cardstock. So here I am searching for it. And yeah, this is my Cricut Maker at work. It's currently cutting out all of the letters. Here's how they turned out. And then I ended up loading the rest of the pages and letting it continue. This was the second page. And then came the weeding process. This is also where I learned that I needed to set the blade to cut deeper because there were some parts that required me to kind of yank the pieces out or to use one of the tools that I had on my table. And here's the little heart. I also had a little hole that I wanted the Cricut machine to cut at the top where I thought the string would go for the banner. but I soon realized that this would cause all of the little letters to slide back and forth, so I had to go and manually hole punch holes at each top corner of the letters. Some of the letters were easier to pull out than the others. And after I finished weeding all of them, I decided to glue them on top of white tissue paper just to create some kind of contrast between the wall where they would be hanging and the banner. I'm just using regular white glue to glue the area around the letter so that I can easily cut the tissue paper. And for like letters like D and A, little center parts that ended up being cut out, I just saved them and then glued them. And then I cut everything out, and that's what it looks like. And this is what it looks like up on the wall. And I decided I wanted to decorate it a little bit more since they have that hole in the middle. So I ended up finding some fake foliage to add to it. While I was setting everything up, I realized my cat was playing under my table, but as soon as I turned the camera on and pointed at her, she stopped playing and decided that she is just going to stare blankly at everything happening around her. And every time I point the camera at her, she seems to pretend she's not doing anything suspicious. I also decided I want to add some hearts to the banner, so that's what my Cricut machine is currently printing out. This is what they look like when it's done cutting. I ended up taking out the center of the innermost heart just so that it looked a little nicer. And I folded every other heart 90 degrees so that it created this 3D effect. And I added them to the Valentine's Day banner. This is the final look. I think it looks really nice. And I also painted my nails. Here we have some cookies and gummies from Ikea that I picked up over the weekend, and some heart-shaped macarons from Trader Joe's. Thank you so much for watching.